Good morning. So, May 2nd, 2010, I finally gave in, and became sober. And I usually don't share or make too big of a deal about it, but I wanted to share about it on my Occupied Insights page today because I just really want to honor that young woman that made that decision, one day at a time for the next 16 years. At this point, it's not even a decision. Truly, like, I feel free and clear of any urge to drink or to use, which is, I mean, a miracle, because I truly felt like I couldn't be in the world without it. So I just want to share a little story time about my first drink. And so I was 15 and a half, and I was at a friend's Halloween party, and I had a few sips of, well, started with a few sips and turned into a little more than a few sips, but I had my first few sips of, it was like vodka and orange juice. And looking back now, I see that this was a challenge that was going to be a part of my life. Like this, there was absolutely no thing, no how, no way, no person that could have stopped me after that point. Because when I had those first few sips, it was a feeling in my body of relief that I had never felt from anything. My nervous system always felt a little bit on fire, and so to have that melt away, the bodily part, and then the thoughts, the self-hate thoughts, those like insecure thoughts that were constant replay in my mind, melted and drifted away. And then there was like this painful shyness in groups of people that also just floated away in those first few sips. And so I see now that this was a challenge that was meant to be in my life. It was ancestral thing that has been passed down for generations, and here it was, with me now and a part of my life. And I couldn't be more proud of that. I'm gonna cry, of that young woman that showed up like one day at a time. And just my best friend at the time, like, I remember I had all this, like, all the things. Like, I had 3 DUIs. I was gonna have to do some jail time. I had just lost my job at a strip club for being too drunk, if you can believe that. I don't remember that, but apparently that's the story. My family was in so much pain. And so I had all this stuff to do, all of this wreckage to fix. But to my friend, whenever I would bring it up and be trying to figure it out, my friend, I remember she told me, well, can you just like maybe pray and go to a meeting, and that's it for today? Like, that's your job. And so the fact that I was able to do that in the midst of feeling like I had to fix all this wreckage, that I was able to show up and devote myself to God and to sobriety in that way, one day at a time, for the next 16 years, is just so miraculous. And and I just feel so grateful. Like, I could have missed it all. Anyways, that's story time for today, part 1, to be continued.